This week's Parshat Tzav, obviously discusses a lot of the korbanos. One of the korbanos discussed is the korban toda. The Tzav has an idea in the Hamak Davar, which I'm not sure if he's the first, because I feel like it's a relatively known idea, but we'll learn it from the Tzav. In Perek Zayin, Pasuk Yud Gimel. The Psukim describe Al Chalos Lechem Chametz, that part of the korban toda is going to be with chametz loaves. Yakriv korban noah zevach todas shlamav, with the korban. So the Tzav asks, what's so unique about this korban that it's made out of chametz? And he writes, V'inyan detachlis toda shebal hanes. The idea of a korban toda, a person recovered from some illness, a person was in some dangerous situation. It's to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu, K'dei l'saper chaste Hashem shagam alav, to praise Hashem for everything He did for him. For that reason, in the korban toda, there's a lot of bread. There's going to be 40 loaves of bread, and between the matzah and the regular bread, and it's going to, you only have one day to eat it all. In order that, you're going to have a big crowd, invite everybody over, and that's going to be the opportunity to share your experience with everybody else. The Tzav in the Harchev Dabar elaborates a little bit more on the pasuk we say in Tehillim, we say in Hallel from Tehillim, right? Lecha ezbach zevach toda, I'll offer the korban toda to you, uveshem Hashem ekra, and I'll call out to Hashem, nedarei la Hashem ashalem, I'll pay my vow to Hashem, negda na lechol amo, before the entire people. Bechatzros Beis Hashem b'sochechi Yerushalayim, in the Beis Hamikdash in Yerushalayim. So the Tzav, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he has a couple questions. The idea of negdana lecholamo, that we're going to have this korban in front of everybody. So he says, Hashem dorish mina adam shehatznei alecha semelokav. Why are we having so much publicity? Why are we drawing so much attention to our wonderful deed of the korban? And also the lashon of the pasuk, bechatzros Beis Hashem b'sochechi Yerushalayim. I'll bring it in the Beis Hamikdash in Yerushalayim. He says the order is strange because if the person's in the Beis Hamikdash, so why are we then making it so much broader to all of Yerushalayim? Where are we? Where is this happening? So he says the pasuk, if you look at the whole piece inside, he's describing two steps of the korban. There's the hakravas hakorban, the actual animal itself being brought in the Beis Hamikdash and the avoda. That's bechatzros Beis Hashem. And then there's the other aspect of the korban toda of the celebration, of the seuda, of the being misaper, the hatzalah of Hashem. That's b'sochechi Yerushalayim. That's going to be outside the Beis Hamikdash in Yerushalayim with all your friends, everybody coming together. I saw this Tzav, and I was thinking the following thought. We're now between Purim and Pesach. Rashi says in Tanis, Mishnichnas Adar Marbin B'Simcha. Why? B'Yamim Elu Hayunisim LiYisrael Purim B'Pesach. It's this time when we're celebrating all the nisim that Hashem did for us. And one of the messages of Purim, also of Pesach, is the idea of Achdus, the idea that we're not mufuzar mufurad, we're an am that's mu'chad, we're an am that's unified. And in the celebration, we're coming together to celebrate, and in Yetzias Mitzrayim, we come together to celebrate. I thought that the Tzav adds another dimension to the idea of Achdus. When we think about Achdus, I think it's generally about the tzibur coming together. We're all in this together. Chalil, if somebody's in tsar, we feel the tsar. Chalil, if somebody's celebrating, we're all celebrating. What the Tzav is saying, there's another aspect of Achdus. And that is even, not on the communal level, on a private level, nobody lives for themselves in the Jewish community. This person he was sick and he recovered. The person was, he came from some business trip and there was some dangerous seas or whatever it was. He came successfully. When he's coming, that is supposed to be a public experience. Even though it was a private thing. Purim was public. Pesach was public. This is something very private. Hashem says, as a Jew, nobody lives just for themselves. Nobody experiences their experiences just for themselves. You have to always bring people in. Bring people in to feel it with you, to celebrate with you, and Chalila to cry with you. So it's another aspect of the idea of Achdus. When we are in the Jewish community celebrating, we should be zocheh to only have celebrations, but not only when we're celebrating as a tzibur, even as individuals, we have to both incorporate people into our lives, but also look for opportunities to be part of other people's lives, to see where they need us, where we can help them, celebrate with them, and unfortunately maybe feel their tsar as well. But part of a tzibur is not only for communal issues, it's also for private issues. Even there's the idea of celebrating as a tzibur. Maybe we zocheh to celebrate many things together, both as individuals, with each other, and also as a community.
Good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos.